Hi guys, re-recording this because I was almost done making it and my camera decided to stop working. So, um, okay, my video is mainly on the whole falling universe, I see stars thing, but I have a couple of exciting things to say before that. One is my cartilage is pierced. Ow! It's very sore still when you touch it because it just happened Saturday night. But I like it a lot. And I know it's up like higher than normal, but I wanted it that way. So, um, and my birthday party was this weekend, even though my birthday's not till the 21st, and it was so much fun. It was great. I have a lot of candy from it, and that's interesting. So, oh, and then one other thing. I've been making Facebook statuses about this. I'm just gonna touch on it quickly in a video before like I get depressed again. Rest in peace, Mitch Lucker. I wasn't like a super big fan since the beginning or anything, but I did know who he was, and I do like Suicide Silence music very much, and I watched some of the interviews, and he seemed really fun, and he seems like a really great guy, and you could tell he really cared about his daughter Kennedy, and I can only imagine what she's feeling right now, as with the rest of his family and his bandmates and his fans. So my thoughts and prayers go out to them and the fans as well, because as a fan myself, it kind of hit me harder than I thought it would, and I can't even imagine how those diehard fans since the beginning, fans who have actually met him and seen them live, are feeling right now. I was supposed to see them on December 6th, and obviously that's not going to happen now. And if I ever see them, it just won't be the same. And I don't know if they're going to continue. We'll see. I'm depressing myself now, so we're going to move on from that. Okay, this whole falling in reverse I see stars thing. Well, first of all, it's really annoying me because as a fan of both Falling in Reverse and I See Stars, I hated seeing this stuff. I was thinking about going to the show. It actually came to my local concert venue yesterday, which was a Sunday, November 4th, and I was thinking about going because I don't know, I like concerts, and I was thinking about going to just continue my fun weekend. And then I've seen Falling in Reverse twice, so it just wasn't worth it to just go see Falling in Reverse. And some of the other bands like I liked a little bit, but I only know like one song. So I was mainly going for Falling in Reverse and I See Stars, but since I See Stars got kicked off, it just wasn't worth it to go. But I've seen both I See Stars and Falling in Reverse multiple times. So, anyway, Ronnie's thing, I don't even know. I'm going to pull it up. I'm going to pull up exactly what it says and make sure my memory is doing me correctly so I'm not spreading more things. My Facebook is all frozen and such. Falling in reverse. Okay. My computer is slow. Okay. I'm gonna quickly skim his exact post. Okay, so first little point. Okay. The drug use. Okay, here's my thoughts on that. I can kind of understand, if this is true, why Ronnie didn't want them around, because he's apparently, not so sure now, but been working really hard to stay sober because he knows the effects of it. So I can kind of understand that, but at the same time, he's how old? It's been 4+ years according to him. He should have self-discipline by now, and I think he should have warned them and maybe been guidance or something. I don't really know the word. I can't think of the word for it, like mentor or whatever. But I don't think he should have kicked them off for it, or tried to kick them off for it. But I can kind of understand that. The next part where he was saying they were being unprofessional and whatnot. Okay. Um, they were being unprofessional, and they were rarely showing up on time and stuff like that. Alright. I like Icy Stars very much. I like Falling in Reverse very much. Um, I don't mind waiting another half an hour, even an hour, to see Icy Stars because they put on that good of a show. I mean, they come out, they get you interested, they freaking do flips and shit all over the stage. Maybe not flips, but I don't know. It's fun to watch. It's really, really fun to watch. They get you into it. Um, and then they come out afterwards and they say hi to fans. Sometimes they hang out with you. They're really, really, really nice and fun. So it's that good to watch that I don't mind waiting a little bit longer. And I don't mind waiting for Falling in Reverse either. Because a couple times I've seen them, it's been very fun to watch them too. So, that being said, I think that's just a load of crap. Even if that is true, I just think that's a dumb reason because I think at the end of the day, it should all matter if they're putting on a good show for the fans, and it's Icy Stars, so chances are they probably are because every time I've seen them, it's been an amazing show. It's been so much fun, and I go home and I'm like, post-concert depression, because it was that good. Phew. Now, Icy Stars, like, counter thing, I think they said some things they shouldn't have said. Ronnie definitely said things he shouldn't have said. So I think both people are, like, both groups are at fault for that. But even apparently it's just mainly Ronnie from Falling in Verse's side. I haven't heard anything about the rest of the band, just Ronnie, which I can understand. So, holy shit, I gotta wrap this up. Okay, so, I find it easier to believe them because they actually have some facts to back it up. I've seen the videos online, like some of the stuff that Ronnie's done. Apparently at the concert yesterday, he spit on one of the fans there. I saw that video too. Was really, really disappointed with that actually, because I've been like a Ronnie fan since the beginning. I really, really liked Ronnie, even after the whole Escape the Fate thing went down. I still love Escape the Fate. I have their poster right up over there. But I kind of stood by him too. I didn't bash Craig really, because I like Craig too. I think after that you got two good bands out of it, so I kind of stayed out of the whole Ronnie's better, Craig's better, blah, blah, blah thing. The way I looked at it was just positively. Now you have two good bands. What was I gonna say? Okay, so, the one thing I have noticed, though, is the whole Escape the Fate thing and the whole Icy Stars thing. The only thing they really had in common is Ronnie, so I kind of question what he's saying a little bit, and I lost a lot of respect for him. I lost a tiny bit for Icy Stars, but, I lost a lot for Ronnie. And that really disappoints me because I was a really, really big fan of him. I remember the first Falling in Reverse show I went to. I was freaking out because he touched my hand. I was like, oh my god, he touched my hand. This is like, he wasn't my idol, but he was like right up there. And now all this stuff is going down, and I'm just losing respect for him. I still like the band's music. I still like the rest of the band. They're really nice and friendly. Ronnie can be, but I don't know. Like, I think he's handling things just wrong. I mean, kicking people out because they like Icy Stars. I get the respect thing, but at the same time, like, I can't tell you how many comments I've seen where people have bought tickets because Falling in Reverse and Icy Stars was going to be there. Now they're mad because only Falling in Reverse is going to be there now, and it's just not worth it to them really anymore. But they already got their tickets, so thankfully I didn't buy my ticket in advance for this. I almost did. But, so that's my whole thought on that thing. I still like Falling in Reverse's music, and I still love Icy Stars, but I would rather have Ronnie back abusing drugs than abusing people by, like, spitting on them, throwing microphone stands on their heads. Apparently he beat his girlfriend. I'm not sure of that. I don't know. You can't always trust the things you hear on the internet, but I have seen videos of him spitting on people. I have not seen the video of the microphone stand, so I don't know if that was on purpose or on accident or what. Sounds like it was on purpose. I'm going to watch that right after this, but, that's my opinion on all of that. I tried staying neutral, but after seeing the videos and what people were saying were true, I'm like, how much is Ronnie lying about, how much is he over-exaggerating about. I don't know. It's kind of like the whole Christopher Drew thing to me, with him dissing Brian stars like that. Being a fan of both, it's really, you really don't want to pick sides. I'm not trying to pick sides, but I did lose a lot of respect for Ronnie. Um, in my opinion, spitting on someone is one of the worst things you can do. Maybe that's just because I'm a germaphobe, but I think being spit on is worse to me than getting hit. Um, Maybe that's just me. Don't know. I'm just gonna leave it at that because I don't know. Not sure how much I like Ronnie anymore. Kind of questioning the person I thought he was.